Hi children, today we are learning Lensmaker's formula, how to derive this Lensmaker's formula. The Lensmaker's formula is most useful to find out the focal length of the lens and how it depends upon the medium in which it is placed. So that formula can be derived, and we can also find out that formula refraction at the curved surfaces. So whenever a lens curvature of radius of curvature r, which divides a medium into the two medium as a rarer and a denser medium, and from this one we know that one formula mu2 by v minus mu1 by u is equal to mu2 minus mu1 by r. Based on this formula we can derive this Lensmaker's formula. For that case, let us suppose a convex lens, biconvex lens of two radii of curvatures are there. One is R1 and other is R2. And these two radii of curvatures are to be taken, and this lens material of refractive index mu2, which is placed in a medium of refractive index mu1. And when it is placed in this medium, how its focal length is going to be determined, and how its focal length depends upon this particular medium, and this formula can also be set. And now from this one, a point object is taken at O, and this light ray incident on the first curved surface at R1 radius of curvature. Then what happened? You see, the light ray refracts and forms the image at I dash if there is no second radius of curvature. Imagine that one. If there is no curvature, what happened? This image can be formed at I dash. But if the second curvature is also be present, then R2 is there. Because of the second curvature is what happened, the light ray one more time it refracts. At first curved surface, refraction takes place, and again at second curved surface also, whereas it is going from denser to rarer medium. Initially what happened? Rarer to denser medium, the light ray changes. Now second time what happened? Denser to rarer medium it is changing. Thereby the image is going to be exactly established at the eye, and it is at a distance v from the second curved surface. And from this one we can divide the first curvature and the second curvature, and we can obtain the final formula. Let us take the first curvature is this one of radius of curvature is R1, and it is a principal axis. From that one you know that object is taken at O, and which is at a distance u, and which lies in the medium of refractive index mu1. Thereby what happened? This total surface is nothing but, imagine it is a totally denser medium of refractive index mu2. And in this one the image is going to be formed at I dash at a distance x from the curvature. Right. According to this formula, the where to where the light ray is going? mu1 to mu2. Therefore here image is going to be obtained in a medium of refractive index mu2 by image distance x minus the object in which is situated from where it light started, the refractive index of the medium mu1 by what is the distance, object distance u is equal to, now the separation difference of the refractive indices of mu2 minus mu1 by the radius of curvature which divides the medium R1. It is the, let us take, it is the equation 1. Then we will take the second curvature of radius of curvature R2, the second curvature. What happened here? Whatever the image formed by the first curvature becomes the virtual object to the second curvature. Because this object, it is act as a virtual object where within the lens material, that is nothing but mu2 you can say. Now after refracting this, and a real image is going to be obtained at I, and it is x distance, object taken, it is v image distance from the curvature. Now you see the image is going to be exist where finally the refractive index of the medium mu1 in this rarer medium, the image is existing. Therefore, according to this formula, where the image is existing at mu1 by image distance is v, because from mu2 to mu1 it is going. So where final image is going to be obtained in the mu1 minus from where it started, the object is in denser medium, that is mu2, and by what is the object distance x is equal to from where to where it is gone, finally mu1. Therefore mu1 minus mu2 by the which is the radius of curvature divides that one. The second radius of curvature is r2. This is equation 2. Now you can add this both 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and 2. Thereby you can see the first part and the second part can be added. So it is mu2 by x minus mu1 by u plus this particular part. You see mu1 by v minus mu2 by x is equal to, here in this side, mu2 minus mu1 by r1 plus this mu1 minus mu2 by r2 you can get. Now here in the left side equation you see mu2 by x with a positive sign, it is with a negative sign. Thereby what happened? These two gets cancelled. The opposite sign, same quantities. Now rest of the equation we can write our convenient way, mu1 by v minus mu1 by u is equal to, now this you can write as a mu2 minus mu1 by r1, and this one also we can split that one as what? Plus this is minus of mu2 minus mu1 by r2 you can write. Then finally here mu1 we will take as a common, 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to, here mu2 minus mu1 by r1 you can take, here minus mu2 minus mu1 by r2 you can take. Now in this way 1 by, this is mu1 into 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to, here what is the common factor? We will take mu2 minus mu1 and of 1 by upon r1 minus 1 upon r2 you can take. Now let us take this refractive index of the medium. 1 is taken that side. 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to mu2 minus mu1 by this mu1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 you can take. Now this also can be written as 1 by v 1 by u minus 1 by u is equal to mu2 by mu1 minus, it is mu1 by mu1 is nothing but 1 by of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 you can take. Mu2 by mu1 minus 1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. This is a Lensmaker's formula. But left side if you see that 1 by u, 1 by v minus 1 by u is there. We suppose that if u is equal to infinity, if the object is kept at infinite distance, then the image must be forms at the principal focus. Therefore v is equal to f. So by solving this one, 1 by v is equal to what? We can take 1 by f and minus 1 by u. U is nothing but infinity, is nothing but 0. Therefore 1 by f is equal to mu2 by mu1 minus 1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by R2 you can take. And this is known as the Lensmaker's formula to determine the focal length and as well as how it is going to be constructed with the given radii of curvatures of the lens. If the lens is kept in air, if the lens kept in air, then this formula has become what? 1 by f is equal to mu2 value will consider as a mu by, this is 1 minus 1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 you can take. Here or else you can write the mu minus 1 only you can write. But if the lens is kept in water, if the lens kept in water, so we will write the formula because this is the lens material, and if it is kept in water, thereby what happened? This formula has become 1 by f is equal to, and here mu2 by mu1. Mu2 is what? Lens material. Mu1 is what? The medium in which it is placed. So mu1 is equal to water we will take. This mu1 value is nothing but 4 by 3 and mu2 value is nothing but, so we will take as a 3 by 1.5 will take that material generally. So this formula has become mu2 by mu1. So mu2 is values 3 by 2 by 4 by 3 minus 1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 you can take. So thereby this formula has become 1 by f is equal to, so you see this medium is what? 4 by 3 and lens material is 3 by 2. Then this formula has become, so 9 by 8 minus 1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 you can take. This is in case of water. Further also you can simplify. So 1 by f is equal to what happens? 1 by 8 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 you can take. This is when the lens kept in water. And further, if the lens can be, the applications of the lens maker's formula also can be learned by, if it is double convex lens, so when it is equiconvex lens also, if it is taken, R1 is equal to R and R2 is equal to R. So in this way, by applying the sign convention, what happened? This is 1 by f is equal to, here it is in air only we can imagine. So mu minus 1, it is 1 by R1 because the light ray is incident on the convex surface. R1 is positive. R2 is what? The light ray incident on the concave surface. This becomes minus of minus R2 you can take. So this becomes what? 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1 of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 you can take. If it is equiconvex, R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R is there, then 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1 of, this is what? 2 by R you can take simply. 1 by R plus 1 by R is nothing but 2 by R you can take. From this one, f is equal to, if f is taken, so what happened? This value interchange. So this mu minus 1 comes this side and 2 will becomes this side, R by 2 into mu minus 1 you can take. This is the focal length of the biconvex lens and equiconvex lens of the equal radii of curvatures like this one. But if it is the concave lens you can take. So it is what? The light ray incident on the concave surface. Therefore, the R1 becomes minus. And the second curvature is what? It is based incident on the convex. Therefore, R2 becomes positive. Therefore, this formula has become 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1. So imagine this kept in the air only. So thereby what happened? Here minus 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2 you can take. So simply here 1 by f is equal to minus of mu minus 1 of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 you can take. Even this also, if R1 is equal to R2, R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R, you can take simply like this. F is equal to, so minus of R by 2 of mu minus 1 you can take. And in this way, there are the different types of the lenses we can learn this formula, and this is about the lens maker's formula. So if you like my lesson, and subscribe and share my video, and you can comment also in my channel. So children, make useful of my classes. Thank you.